Under the sea. Under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. We're rolling, aren't we? Hi, I'm Fast Track. I'm the best man in Jamma who ever stood in front of a camera. And don't mind me, I'm just getting into character. Because, anyway, we'll be watching another death battle. Unfortunately, without Sarah and Kiera. And just like that, half of my audience just clicked away. Bunch of horny frat boys. No, seriously. Click on my reaction to Thanos vs. Darkseid and read the comment section below. You'll be surprised. Anyway, for today's, I'm going to be reacting to Aquaman vs. Namor. Marvel vs. DC. And of course, they're all people of the waters, under the sea. Downwards better. Darling's better, downwards wetter. Take it from me. Anyway, enough quoting Disney. So, Aquaman vs. Namor. Aquaman is more well known, and then again, Aquaman was actually based off of Namor. So Namor came first, but Aquaman was more popular. But Aquaman got his own movie. I haven't seen it yet. No spoilers. No spoilers. Namor got... I think he was in a few Marvel animated films. Maybe. Honestly, I can't remember. Maybe he cameoed in a few cartoons on Disney XD. But anyway, let's just talk about who's probably gonna win. Honestly, it's Aquaman. I know they're trying to do that thing where the underdog might actually overtake the more popular one, but I'm still going for Aquaman. I mean, he's the king of the seas, and he has, for someone who's half human, he actually has some really tough Atlantean skin. Or maybe that's his armored suit, probably. Also, he has that trident that can sometimes even summon lightning. If you ever watched Injustice, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm going for Aquaman. My boy from the seas. Darling, it's better. You know what? Before I just break into singing, I'm just gonna get right into the video. Okay? Because, let's face it, if you want to see me sing Under the Sea, then just scroll down to Fast Track Acts. You won't regret it. Y'all ready? Let's get right into this. Here we go. Aquaman vs. Namor. The death battle. Let's begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
You can discover the secret
23andMe ad. Here we go. Also, in case you guys are wondering, yes, I am wearing my Los Angeles Gladiators jersey, which I got belated Christmas present. Shields up, Gladiators. They'll be playing next week on Valentine's Day for the second season of Overwatch.
For Valentine's Day. Pick one up today at 20.
You call that a Valentine's Day gift?
Death battle. That's the number 2.
I know what I'm getting my girlfriend.
.com/death battle. Again, that's 23andme.com/death battle.
Rooster Teeth. By the way, did you know that they actually changed their channel name to Death Battle? Good for them, I think.
You know the phrase, there's plenty of fish in the sea?
Nemo.
Yeah, real obvious, but it turns out there's a bunch of superheroes down there too.
I don't think you understand what that phrase means.
Like Aquaman, the king of Atlantis.
And Namor, the first mutant, and also king of Atlantis.
Ha!
With an iron boomstick.
So who's the real king?
It's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Aquaman movie, surprisingly in his original
I
suit.
don't get mermaids. I mean, they're kinda hot, but they're fish people. And then when you meet them, all they want to do is try to kill you. I guess Tom Curry got to be one of those.
How do you do it with a mermaid?
You know what I mean?
After a chance.
Someone watching this, please explain it in the comments. How do you do it with a mermaid with a fishtail?
Though she thinks she was knocked up by a fish Jesus wizard, it's not important. Comics are weird.
Regardless,
Fish Jesus.
Arthur learned to hone his aquatic powers from a very young
Arthur
age.
Curry.
When Arthur was just 2 years old, poor Tom thought he had drowned,
Once
which
had a
was
hook
actually
hand.
just playing with some fish
King of the
while
Mountains.
breathing underwater.
Tom trained Arthur to master his powers, until eventually his mother showed up with a heavy dose of truth.
Hi, Mom.
King of the underwater city, Atlantis. I wish there were more stories about parents coming back in real life too.
We get it, Boomstick. Your childhood was terrible.
Ocean depths to claim his birthright and maintain the peace between land and sea as the king, the superhero,
Aquaman.
Oh, are you one of the people who thinks that Aquaman is lame? Well, think again.
He ain't lame.
Super fast.
Look at him.
He can chill
He's
deep
magnificent.
underwater for as long as he wants. And no, he doesn't
Underwater.
just talk to fish.
Super
He
magnificent.
dominates their brains and forces them to bend to his will.
Cool.
Only if he has to. He prefers to telepathically communicate with them, and most sea life respects him enough to come to his aid.
Aw.
Except for piranhas, apparently, which ate off his friggin' hand. I know you're a hard
Piranhas.
Make those fish bow to your king like
The
king.
bastards.
Not to worry, after a few gaudy hooks and a magic water hand,
Nice hook.
Arthur controls sea
Nice
life by
hand.
tapping into a worldwide phenomenon called the Clear.
Kinda like the Force from Star Wars, but just
what
in
it-
the ocean.
Through the Clear, creatures he controls increase
Clear.
in strength. Some even become capable of breaking
Use the
free
Clear,
constructs.
Aquaman.
Also, Arthur's powers are not limited to just aquamarine life. He telepathically communicates with all sorts of animals and can even tap into the human mind.
Wait,
Yikes.
you're telling me he can mess with my brain too? Oh, get my hat, Wiz, the shiny one.
Well, he has difficulty dominating more intelligent life. His octopus friend Topo is one such example of a being he cannot forcibly control.
What's so impressive
Oh.
about that little
Is he like
guy?
super smart?
Yeah.
Oh.
Got it.
And for humanoids,
Yikes,
what
super big,
Aquaman
too.
can generally do
And
is
scary.
cause a headache or maybe a seizure.
That doesn't make me feel much better.
But while
Wouldn't want
Aquaman
one of
has
those.
plenty of power on his own, he also draws from the mystical might of his most iconic weapon.
The legendary Trident of Poseidon!
Whoa.
And also the Trident of Neptune.
Huh?
Isn't that the same god? Aren't they the same thing?
Well, kind of. They both can control water, summon storms, create force fields, and unleash lightning. That one can teleport.
Awesome.
Cool.
Do it. Disney World.
You have to be in water.
Oh.
Think beer will work?
Maybe?
Jocelyn, get the kiddie pool in the keg.
So he has Poseidon, he has Neptune.
With added flight, hydrokinesis, earth manipulation,
Nice.
and more, Aquaman's trident was a perfect symbol to prove
Neptune,
himself a mighty king.
hydrokinesis.
Literally, he's strong enough to push around ocean.
I guess Poseidon's a little bit
throw
better.
a submarine around with water magic and lift this giant cruise ship.
This ship appears big enough to compare to the world's largest cruise liner, the Symphony of the Seas, which weighs an
Ooh.
incredible 228,000 tons.
Ooh.
Fast enough to keep up with Wonder Woman and swim around the whole planet in just an afternoon. Oh, and he
Nice.
fought the ancient dead
Push the
king of
ground plates,
Atlantis.
cause an
That
eruption of a
man.
heating volcano,
This guy
block the
was so
death
strong, he
scepter.
sank Atlantis
Smash
centuries
one.
ago with one blow from
Commanded
his
Plankton
scepter,
to eat a
and
man's
Aquaman
brain.
held back a repeat of
Yikes!
the attack with his bare hands.
While there's no official size for DC's Atlantis, it is officially considered a continent. Therefore, it has to have a greater landmass than Greenland, the largest island in the world. This
Oh.
means Atlantis must consist of more than 836,000 square miles. To sink or destroy it,
Cool.
the island must have been outputting potential energy averaging more than 155 trillion tons of TNT.
Whoa.
Damn, everyone's always making fun of Aquaman, but he's pretty badass.
Well,
That's
he
right.
does have one rather lame weakness. He's essentially fueled by water. If he's away from water for too long, he'll start to dry out, lose his powers, and eventually die.
Yikes.
Lives under the sea, he wears yellow, and he's absorbent? Wiz, I figured it out!
No.
Oh!
No! He's not SpongeBob. Moving on.
That's.
Well, Aqua King
Oh,
has
come
ways
on.
to work around the water problem. He can hydrate himself with blood. God damn this.
Yikes.
Even with his flaws, Aquaman
That cannot be
pushes
right.
forward to
That cannot be sanitary.
He may seem strange and silly, but he truly is a worthy king of Atlantis.
Tell the surface dwellers to respect the sovereignty of my seas.
I respect the seas, Aquaman.
Finish what we've started.
Save the whales and don't litter.
We all know this story. A wayward sailor meets a mermaid princess, and they fall in love.
Except this time, the fish people got to be wedding crashers and dragged the princess back to her secret home of Atlantis. Her dad was pretty pissed, but
Oh,
he
dear.
got even more pissed when he found out that Daddy's girl had already been knocked up and popped out a brand new kind of superhero.
So they're both half human.
Namor, the Submariner.
The neighbor of Atlantis is the Prince of the Deep.
Unlike
Namor.
those strangely similar aquatic superhero DC would create 2 years later, Namor would grow up among his fellow Atlanteans.
He came
from the
first.
start. As the Prince of the
He was
Ocean,
raised
he
in
received an
Atlantis.
impressive royal education, along with a sizable distrust of humankind.
Alpha Leo.
Yeah, I'd have a problem with humans too if some of the first people I ever met were Nazis.
As the rightful heir to
Nazis.
the throne,
Good thing they're not here anymore. Oh.
Atlantis. And with his mixed
mind.
heritage, he had plenty of unique abilities to do so.
He's got superhuman strength, speed, and durability. He can store water in his body and shoot it out of his pores like a human sprinkler, which is gross.
Ew.
Far more impressively, he can telepathically communicate with all types of marine life, including other
speed,
Atlanteans, and can
healing,
persuade them
radiation
to follow his
absorption,
commands.
flight.
Whether it be a squadron of armored sharks or a giant killer whale, the creatures of the sea follow the first mutant's lead.
Did you say mutant?
Yes, technically Namor is a three-way hybrid of human, Atlantean, and mutant genes. Unlike other Atlanteans, he possesses the mutant power of flight.
Oh, is that what
Just
he
like
gets
X-Men.
those tiny little wings on his feet? I always thought those were like little rudders.
Nope, he flies with them.
Wow, that is dumb.
Namor can also
Yeah,
mimic the abilities
but
of
I
marine
like
life,
it.
sensing lateral lines like fish or absorbing and discharging shocks like an electric eel. And for even more power, he wields his legendary trident.
Alright, how many tridents does this guy have? Let me guess. 4?
Just one. The
Oh,
Trident
good.
of Neptune.
But I thought the other guy had a trident of Neptune. Oh! I think I just figured out why Aquaman had 2 different tridents.
There you go.
Well, a bunch of cool magic
Copyright.
powers. It can control water,
So
shoot
Aquaman
lightning,
has
make people
Poseidon,
invisible, and if Namor
and
needs some backup, he can animate objects
and Neptune
surroundings
goes
create
to
living
Namor.
beings to fight alongside him. And that's not even the only magic doohickey Namor has. He can use the Horn of Proteus to summon sea monsters like Giganto, which is a super whale with arms. Looking
Whoa.
for Earth with arms, I'm starting a new subreddit.
The
That's an
Giganto
ugly
is
whale.
strong enough to withstand the blast of an atomic bomb, and yet it still pales in comparison to Namor's own strength.
No kidding! The Submariner is strong enough to match the savage Incredible Hulk, who's
Cool.
lifted 150 billion tons of rock for over a minute. If that's not good enough for you, how about the time Namor held up a whole frigging island all by himself?
He's quick enough to catch the Human Torch, absorbed and discharged electricity powerful enough to injure Dr. Doom, took on Thor trident to hammer, survived the
Ooh,
mountain fall,
hammer time.
and even resisted the mind control powers of the Purple Man. See, Boomstick, in the grand scheme of things,
The
little
Purple
wimps
Man
aren't so
from
bad
Five Nights at Freddy's?
called Purple Man.
Alright, Namor is pretty awesome for an elf in a Speedo.
Excuse me? This is not a Speedo, Jimmy, okay? These are my panties from Atlantis.
Too bad he gets a bit, unstable if he's out of the water for too long.
True, Namor's had a strange history of shifting personalities, sometimes even playing the part of villain. Apparently,
Really?
his bouts of anger stem from a strange bipolar defect brought on by oxygen imbalance, which, last I checked, isn't quite how bipolar disorder works.
No, Wiz, I have the same kind of problem. I get super evil and grumpy when I haven't had a beer in at least 24 hours.
24?
Right.
12, 6, 2. Screw you.
Boomstick, that's a chemical dependency.
Ah, just like my personal hero, Bane.
You're missing the point.
Oh, you think the point is
He's really getting off topic. Back to Namor, please.
That's the point. I was born in it, molded.
Huh.
How about that point? At the end of
What
it,
was that?
as long as there is water
What the hell, man?
The Avenging Sun is a heroic king of his people and a terrifying opponent.
Know that I am Namor, ruler of the kingdom of Atlantis. Your time in the sun is over.
All right, the combatants are set.
All right.
Run the data through all possibilities.
But first, I wonder
Trident
if Blue
versus
Apron has
Trident.
fish on the menu this week.
By now, you've probably heard of Blue Apron.
Not now,
Kit
leaf
delivery
blower.
service in the
I'm
US.
watching fish
Choose your
people,
meals each week, get the ingredients delivered to your doorstep.
who are surprisingly still very sexy,
Easy to follow
even though they're not mermaids.
It's so simple, even Wiz can do it.
Well, yeah, this is a great way to
Blue
learn
Apron.
cooking without worrying over.
I'm getting so hungry.
entire organization.
I don't have a
Just
blue
like
apron.
me up
I have
all
a
the
purple
time
jersey
whenever I
with
try Blue Apron
the Los
right now.
Angeles Gladiators.
No more last
Shields
minute
out,
rush to the
gladiators.
grocery store because I didn't realize I picked up coconut enjoy
yes,
it.
Overwatch is a real sport.
You can select from
But
a huge
anyway,
variety of
I still have my money on Aquaman. Come on, Aquaman. Come on, Arthur Curry. You can beat this mutant. You beat him in popularity. You can beat him in a death battle too.
Master Chef.
Right?
Creative and delicious
Right?
meals with my own hands. You guys really.
God damn it, leaf blower.
It's pretty nice coming home knowing I'll have a delicious meal I can whip up with ease.
Check out this week's menu and get $60 off at
I need soundproof walls.
That's blueapron.com/battle.
Blue Apron. A better
I'm sorry,
way to
people.
But right now,
It's time for a death battle. Let's do this. Come on, Aquaman. Lifeguard off duty. Namor.
look out below!
Oh, so there's a bunch of frat boys.
You dare splash the Prince of Blood? Plenty of space around the pool, Spock.
Haha! Did he just call him Spock? Is this seriously taking place in a pool?
You may be a prince, but I am the king of the seven seas.
Okay, let's see what you got. Well, why the pool? It's a community pool. Okay, get it out. They're flying, alright. Okay, here we are, the ocean. No, wait, beach. Oh. It's a bunch of monsters.
Various Rex!
Ooh!
I will not submit!
Just a stab from the trident. Just like Boomstick had to deal with. Lightning! Oh! Well, they just got vaporized. Oh, right, he's immune to lightning attacks.
Everyone has their place. That's just how things are. You should understand yours.
Oh, now they're controlling each other. Ooh, sharks!
You are such a terrific dumbass.
Ooh, he is fast. Echo the dolphin! Oh, that was nice. Oh, they're going deep. Angular fish.
Whose power truly controls the sea, shall we?
I dig it.
Who? Ah. I'd rather be shining.
We're evenly matched.
Or maybe I've been saving another trick.
No! You control me!
Oh,
Impossible!
controlling his brain.
How about it, boys?
Uh-oh. Oh! Oh! Ow! Oh!
Dinner's on the king tonight.
Nice! I win!
Oh, man.
Called it.
Am I underwater, or am I just sweating so much from how intense that got?
Aquaman and Namor's powers were so similar and well matched, this fight could have reasonably gone in either one's favor. In fact, neither had many powers that the other did not possess in some way.
Like how Namor had
Like they were
his
rip-offs.
feet, but Aquaman's magic trident could let him fly too.
Still, while Namor could certainly have won this in some circumstances, Aquaman had the potential he needed to take the victory more times than not.
Namor could match Savage Hulk, who held up 150 billion tons. But remember, Aquaman stopped Atlan's continent-crushing attack, which had a potential energy over 150 trillion tons of TNT.
Ooh.
Not exactly a one-to-one comparison, but consider Namor's own similar feat, keeping the island Utopia from falling. We can estimate the island's size and weight using this panel, coming to a little over 178,000 tons. Considering the weight applied as force through the pillar Namor was pushing up, This means the potential energy exerted onto Namor would only be 1,425 tons of TNT.
Nah.
The energy Aquaman stopped was 109 billion times greater.
Sure, Namor was fast enough to easily catch up to the Human Torch, who flies over 140 miles per hour on a normal day, and sometimes even thousands of times the speed of sound.
But Aquaman has routinely kept pace with
Wonder Woman,
who has been frequently shown to move thousands of times the speed of light.
Yeah, but none of that strength and speed would matter if the Submariner just ordered a bunch of sharks to eat him first, right?
Namor could command
Sharks.
the sure, but Aquaman could
They're
directly
deadly.
dominate their minds and force them to act on his will. And while Namor can telepathically communicate with other Atlanteans, he could not create hemorrhages or seizures like Aquaman could. Though Namor could certainly
Yeah.
attacks, similar to how he survived the Purple Man, this is still solid evidence that Aquaman's telepathy was more powerful.
Oh, and don't forget, Aqua King can make his underwater buddies physically stronger with the clear, while Namor was stuck commanding plain old everyday fish.
Overall,
Cool.
their extremely similar powers were so closely matched, Aquaman had the edge in just enough of them to prove himself the strongest king of the sea.
King of Atlanta, baby.
Victory, but at least Namor tried it.
The winner.
Boo. Puns. But yeah, Aquaman. Just for that, I'm gonna see your
First
movie.
episode of season 6. If you want the battle music for yourself, click the link
Season
below.
6. We're starting off great.
It's crazy. It's got max anime awesomeness, Michael B. Jordan, and somehow I made it into voice
Michael B. Jordan. All right, let's see who's next. What? Mega Man. Wait, Mega Man Battle Royale? Oh, it's all 5 of them to see which one's the strongest between Mega Man X, Mega Man the anime version. That's all I know. This should be good. Wait, if we're gonna... Wait, we've already had a Ninja Turtle Battle Royale and a Pokemon Battle Royale, and now we're having a Mega Man Battle Royale. There was one Battle Royale I've always wanted to see. Robins. You know, like Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Tim Drake, Damian Wayne, that one girl, the other girl. That's all I know. But, ooh, Mega Man. Oh, is this gonna be one of those things where whoever wins the Battle Royale will be facing the next opponent after? Let's see. We already did Mega Man vs. Astro Boy and Zero vs. Metal Sonic. Who's another robot that Mega Man can go up against? We already did Ultron vs. Sigma. Let me think. Red Tornado? Cyborg? Robot Man from Doom Patrol? You know, why am I overthinking this? Aquaman, what? Yes! King of Atlantis, baby! Yeah! And I'm sure Aquaman gets all of the ladies nice and wet. I'm sorry, kids. I'm sorry, all you parents. I'm sorry. Well, that was fun. Thank you, Death Battle, formerly known as ScrewAttack. Rest in peace, ScrewAttack. Oh god, this was amazing. So, will I watch Mega Man Battle Royale? Sure, why not? I've got nothing better to do. Anyway, thank you all for watching. You have yourselves a wonderful day. And don't forget, Valentine's Day is next weekend. So go get your special some people your presents, or chocolates and flowers, or hugs, or candies. Candy, lots of candy. And chocolates. Send me chocolate. I like chocolate. Thank you all for watching. You guys have a wonderful day. Shields up. I love this jersey. I'm Fast Track. I'm the best man in pajama. Whoever stood in front of a camera. And I will be back in a flash.